Hi guys, happy Super Bowl Sunday. So I wanted to show you some of the stuff that I made with my Costco haul for our Super Bowl little gathering. We actually are having 2 people show up, so there'll be a total of 7 of us. But these were Costco carrots, and then that was the broccoli and the cauliflower. And all I did was put some of the Hidden Valley Ranch dressing in there. And then that block of Costco cheese. And these are pepperoni and salami, but that was from like Kroger or Publix or something like that. And some pretzels. Make little sandwiches with that. And then there's the Costco spinach and artichoke dip, which was already a little bit dipped into, with some of the Food Should Taste So Good multi-grain tortilla chips from Costco, and Costco salsa. And then this is an onion dip I made. The seasoning mix was from Savory Spice Shop. Sour cream was from Costco with the Costco kettle chips. Yeah, okay. And then over here, I made cornbread from some cookbook I had. I actually doubled the recipe and made it in a sheet pan. It's the first time I'm making it, so I really hope it came out good. And then, that's my chicken I just want to freeze. But then here, which I'll show you the finished product, but here is the Costco meat. I actually diced up some onions and put some salt and pepper in the meat mixture, and then actually pressed it down into my Pampered Chef sheet pan. And then I baked it at like 400 degrees for what, 10, 15 minutes? Something like that. I just kept looking at it. So now, as you can see, it's an oily mess, and it shrunk a little bit. I actually pressed it down to the size of the bar pan. And then what I'm going to do is cut it into squares. And then it's going to go into my Hawaiian rolls from Costco. And that's little sliders, and I'm going to put a slice of cheese on it, some ketchup, and pile them high. So I'll show you how that looks when it's finished and assembled. And maybe I'll put some lettuce out for those who like lettuce on their burgers. Then the big bag of baked potatoes, and I'm still trying to figure out how this works, but I have it keep it on warm. So the big bag of russet potatoes that I got from Costco, I actually scrubbed some of them clean and put them on a sheet pan and sprayed it with some oil and a little bit of salt, and I baked them at 425, and I think it was like maybe 20 minutes to maybe 30 minutes, 35 minutes. And then when they were fork tender, I actually stuck them in my Instapot on Keep On Warm, so that we'll have that available to our guests, because then in this crock pot, and I believe I've done a video on it earlier in my career of YouTube. Anyway, so I had done this chili. So it's that Black Canyon chili. I made a chili. I actually browned some of the ground beef from Costco yesterday. And then today I just assembled it, well, the rest of the ingredients in my slow cooker. So now I have it on slow cook. I did it this morning. So now the meat's nice and tender. So we're going to put out a condiment bar. I have some red chili flakes. There's the ketchup for the sliders, some cheese. We're going to put out some sour cream, some bacon bits. And we also had the salsa out so that they could either put it on a baked potato or even top the chili on the baked potato, or just have a separate bowl of chili with the chips. So all of those things are really versatile. And I think that's it. Our guests are bringing some desserts, and otherwise we have beer and wine and, of course, water. But let me assemble the sliders, and you'll see how that looks. It's actually a great way and a quick way of making a lot of sliders. So let me put that together for you. So there, I cut them into squares the size of my Hawaiian rolls, and I sliced it all down the middle. Now I'm going to take each individual one, put a piece of meat and a piece of cheese, and line it on the platter. See? So my little square sliders going into that. Then, oh, that piece of cheese I cut kind of thick. Then you put cheese. I gotta cut these thinner. Oh my goodness, I did a terrible job cutting this cheese. Oh well. Let me cut this cheese thinner. It's ridiculously thick. Okay. That's as good as it's going to get, right? Then you cover the same. Look at that. See? And then people could put ketchup on it. It's going to be like an eating fest all day. I think there's still like 4 hours left for kickoff. And all my food is almost done. 4 hours and 20 minutes. There you go. Oops. And then, there you go. A whole platter of sliders. And I'm just going to be building up on them. So it makes quite a bit of burgers. I want to say there was about 3 pounds of meat. Like I said, I diced some onions, some salt and pepper, mixed the meat around, and then I pressed it to cover the entire pan. Baked it at 375. Yes, 375. And then you'll see it shrink, and obviously well done. And there's your sliders. So how's the chili and cornbread?
It's pretty good.
Good, right? It's not too bad. The cornbread came out okay. I think it needed a little more sweetener. I think so, but
It's a little bit dry too.
Well, cornbread usually is dry. That's why. Yeah, so I guess it's okay for the chili. But there are the sliders and all our Super Bowl party stuff. Potatoes are still in the Instapot and the chili's still in the crock pot. But otherwise, we are ready for football. So have a great Super Bowl Sunday. Drink and eat sensibly. And see you in the next video.